Vale. Chicos, chicas, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a un nuevo video para el canal. Estos vemos con The Wolf Among Us, capítulo 6, si no me equivoco. En el capítulo anterior, si recordarán, estuvimos investigando, hablamos con Nerissa, que es medio rara. Y llegamos al edificio, en donde nos encontramos con Bestia, una situación un poco rara.
What have you done?
Y nos tuvimos que cargar un poquito, pero calma.
What is this? Bigby.
Look what you did to the door! You can't just act like this whenever
Stand
you-
back. You don't want to see this.
No, no quieres ver esto, te lo prometo.
Beauty, stay in the hall.
What? Why? What's going on? Oh my god.
Muy
Don't
cagado.
touch anything.
Is this?
Lily met her client here, Mr. Smith, whoever he is.
And then,
Must have happened right here.
Jesus.
last night?
Yeah?
I was on shift last night.
On shift? Beauty. What?
I'm not a prostitute, you idiot. I work the front desk.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? There might have been some loud noises.
I don't know. I mean, loud noises aren't out of the ordinary. I didn't hear anyone screaming or anything like that, but shouldn't I have? It just seemed like a totally normal night. How is that even possible? There's so much blood.
Go lock the front door. Keep people out of the hallway. I need you to be sure no one comes in here. This is a crime scene, okay?
But
Just do what he says. I'll explain later, okay?
Que ella va a explicarle luego a Bestia. Sí. Es necesario. Miren cómo quedó el pobre Bestia. Perdón, amigo, pero tú fuiste el que atacó
Bigby,
primero.
what kind of a person could do something like this?
That's exactly what I'm about to try to find out.
Psicópata, ¿no? Bueno, averiguemos las cosas.
I can't believe this.
Do all the rooms have these same clocks with a built-in cassette player?
I think so, yes.
Comparar con la flor. Son las mismas, ¿no?
Where'd you get that?
Lily had it in her hand, in case there was any doubt over who died here.
Lily. Aquí se pegó.
We shouldn't even be in here.
Apple. Manzana.
Do you smell something?
No, just
Están
apple.
haciendo roleplay de la Blancanieves. Eso parece, ¿no? Por eso es la manzana. Porque ya todos sabemos que en la historia de Blancanieves murió la manzana, se desmayó, se murió. Luego viene el príncipe y la revivió. Y de la historia. Claro, están...
What is that?
It's a book about Snow White, or about the Mundy version of her story, anyway.
Están haciendo el roleplay de
The whole book is about her?
Yeah.
What is it?
I think the apple is part of his fantasy about Snow White. That would explain the one we found on the floor.
Oh no, do you think it was poisoned?
It wasn't. I'd have smelled that. I think it's just a prop. It's here because they were acting out the scene in the book.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. They were acting out the thing with her stepmother and the apple, which is really creepy when you think about it. You know, she almost died when... Why is she in a glass coffin?
This is the part where she's in a deep sleep, but they think she's dead.
Está muerta, pero creo que eso es lo que estaba atorada. Luego desmayada. Luego viene el príncipe,
Oh
la
no.
bestia
What?
y se revive.
What is it?
I think he made up the bed to match the coffin in the picture. Flowers, too. He'd have had Lily lie down just like this.
You mean just before?
In the story, that's when someone comes to kiss her. That's our Mr. Smith.
This is just bizarre. This guy really has a thing about snow. It's like pathological.
I'm getting that feeling. Yes.
Oh my god, that poor girl. She couldn't have known. She probably just needed the money. She could have been anyone. How did she wind up here? I mean, not exactly here, but just how does a person...
We can't know the answer to that. Every situation is different.
Yeah.
A ver, ¿qué más tenemos? Es todo, ¿no? Bueno. ¿Qué más? Ashtray. Una pastilla con los
It's a
cigarrillos.
huff and puff.
I thought you were the only one who smoked that crap brand.
Apparently
Es
not.
una marca bastante cagada. Pero no, pues
She must have been so
Brought
scared.
mine.
Classy. Maybe she didn't see it coming.
Para mi llegada.
Damn it. Get it together, Beauty. Be strong.
Vamos el cassette. Muy bueno.
Bigby, this? I think I heard this music last night. It was playing pretty loudly for a while and then stopped in the middle. I didn't think twice about it at the time. I mean, you hear all kinds of things around here, and I guess I've already gotten used to blocking them out.
Could have covered up the sound of the murder.
Claro, eso era para cubrir el sonido del asesinato. Tiene sentido. El closet, ¿no? Porque de aquí ya no hay nada más. Closet. Ese es
Someone's
el
been
vestido que
rough with this dress. It's torn.
Oh no, she must have been wearing it. He killed her and then he took it back off?
No, there's no blood on it. It must have been torn some other time.
Tenía sangre, así que fue en otro momento.
Oh no, there's more. What? What now?
This is the same dress as the one in the book about snow. I think Smith was dressing Lily up in it to recreate the snow from the book.
You're right. It's the same dress. It's another match to what's in the book. God, I can see the whole picture now. It all goes together like you said. This creep put that girl in a Snow White dress and recreated the whole story from the book with the apple and the deep sleep and everything. You're a better detective than I thought you'd be.
Thanks.
So he planned it all out. He had all the details noted down. Only then, when it comes time to kiss her and wake her up.
Yeah.
I hope you're just about through. I don't really want to stay in here any longer.
Siempre sigas esto, no veo nada más interesante por aquí. Interesante, sobrecito. Otro sello. Como el del lo mismo que está en el departamento del Lucho.
Are those pictures of the dead girl? How do you know?
I'm in this one. It was taken last winter.
Oh no. Bigby. This kind of stalking, it doesn't just stop by itself. Trust me, I know about this firsthand. He'll keep trying to get closer and closer.
His stand-in for Snow is gone now, so...
The next step closer. What is it?
It's Crane.
Fucking Crane! Fucking Crane! ¡Loco! ¿Qué estás mal en la cabeza? ¿Tú estás mal en la cabeza, Crane, o qué? Y te cargaste mi espejo, loco, que ese es mi espejo, que con eso llevo cosas.
He could be after you now.
Good. I am dying to get my hands on that disgusting weasel.
Y esta tipita con su rabia, con el cráneo está escapando. El pobre espejito más roto. Pero se puede robar, ¿no? Digo yo.
I'm really starting to like you, Sheriff. You're not afraid to be a complete bastard.
Obviously, there will have to be some changes.
Y ahora este Google es el que se va a tomar el
Hello,
cargo.
Bigby.
Take care of it, Bigby, or I'll take care of it for you.
Jeez. Nice, Bigby. Is that you?
Siguiente transformación, loco. Bueno, como respondiste al Crane sobre la muerte de Snow, 60% simpatizaron con el fucking bastardo, que ya sabemos que no fue mala idea. ¿Cómo trataste al sospechoso? Lo persuadimos, eso está bien. El 91 le dejó venir con nosotros, eso está bien. ¿Cómo dejaste a Jordi? El 69 no le golpeó. Y el 77 no golpeó una segunda vez. Eso está bien. Eso está bien. Vale. Ahora esperemos un ratito que pues, se pasen los créditos, ¿no? O me dejas a mí pasar. Gracias. Ok, entonces vamos a jugar el siguiente capítulo, chicos. Vamos con el episodio 3. Una milla torcida. No tenemos tiempo.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, middle, and an end. But ever since we've been to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
No sé, todavía sí creerle, pero
Snow.
revelo bastante. Una charla con Tito.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
she looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
Entre nosotros, ¿no?
She was looking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, pudding and pie.
Me sorprende que no hayan puesto
My name is Nerissa.
Estoy sorprendido.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions.
Porque me digas en cuenta.
The open
No, claro, no,
arms.
bueno,
Oh my god.
cuando ya es tercera edad, ya se va a saber el cuerpo. La cama está pegada. Los sangres.
What is it?
It's
Fucking
Crane.
Fucking Crane. Te odio. Estamos empezando a caer un poquito bien. Y ahora que termino ya.
Fucking creep. Spineless little fucking rat.
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
Crane's the killer.
What? Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane might be following Snow. If I can find her, I can... God damn it!
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trap? Are you drinking?
When? Right
No,
now.
ahorita
They
no
were on their way
hay
out.
momento para sus pruebas de relación. Es que tiene un asesinato, locos. Ya vuelvo con ustedes, locos. Pero primero ya voy a ir a publicar en el carbón. Va a responder mis preguntas.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
I know.
no, you don't know. You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just
Ya
remember
sé, loco,
that.
pero es que, loco, tengo que decir la verdad. La verdad es la mejor política, loco. Hizo hasta ahora, loco, lo han confirmado todos los juegos, loco. Le va a cabrear, como ya lo vimos en el trailer. Pero es que aquí se ve una verdad, loco. No me puedo ocultar. El puente de Buckingham a las 10:28 de la noche. Eso es en general, ¿no? Me disculparán si tengo que interrumpir en el funeral, pero las cosas me puso complejas.
That everyone spoke. Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to.
Déjenlo todo, lo que me decís.
If you're here, then You were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about what you've all been so grateful to share with me. Your memories of her. How she could be stubborn and patient, rash and
Now you will
thoughtful.
never die
How
from
she carried a
indifference
torch for the
or
old
lead a
ways,
tedious
for
life.
tradition,
Goodbye,
for
sweetheart.
pageant.
Thanks for everything.
And most of all,
Vivian.
it seems how Lily loved, dearly loved her friends and family.
You were a big,
She
bright,
loved
shining
being around
star in this
good times
shithole
and
of a
bad.
town.
I never met
And I
Lily.
miss you already.
From what I've been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you.
Highness.
Oh, Sheriff. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
How you holding up?
About as well as you'd think. I haven't had any other, it's never been as bad as when you saw me, at least. I was angry at first, when I heard that Lily was getting a funeral. That Holly was getting closure. I wanted that too. And I wanted it for Faith. But then I remembered Faith lived a story Lily never did. She had her adventure. She got to live in the light of forever after with me. For a while. So let Lily have a better finish. It all evens out. In the end.
None of this was your fault, Lawrence.
It wasn't my fault, but I didn't stop it. Take care of things, okay?
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise me?
Holly, wait, that was Crane, just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
What? No, I deserve to know. We all deserve to know.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure. If anyone should be told, it's me. It's us, right now.
I think it was Ichabod Crane.
What?
Crane?
Crane.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily and you expect me to...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Of course. You won't even know I'm here.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Estoy muy jodido con esto. Yo solo quiero trabajar, ganarme la vida. Ya saben. A ver, Snow, ahora sí. Con más cuidadito.
Crane,
Yeah.
I can't believe this. This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a guy. He gets frickin' shakes when he has to order food. I mean, what are you telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found? Bigby? What's going on?
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it, to not picture him.
I thought that Crane might be here, out of some twisted respect or something. I don't know.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step, and if we get this wrong, it would mean more than our jobs. You took a cab here, right?
Yeah.
I'll drive.
Snow?
Narissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Yep.
No?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Narissa!
Yeah, coming!
Un poco su actitud, Nerissa, ya te voy a decir.
Constable? Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now is really not the time for whatever you Chegovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fit to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere. Just sit in your office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really. That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Motherfuckers can come here uninvited? You think you can just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move!
Yeah, listen to your lady love.
No vale la
Not
pena.
worth it, Holly. They'll leave on their own.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
We're gonna kill you!
I got it done.
Así es como se hace. No, Ure, déjate fucking escopeta. Oh, ¡ouch! Eso me dio a doler un chingo, loco. Me dio justo en el hombro. Yo espero que estos tipos no se muerto. Lo dudo, digo, son fábulas, no se van a morir. Solo un disparo de escopeta. A menos que sí. Si no, ya se quedó. Esto fue solo difícil. Yo no les voy a pero creo que son un poco las cosas un poco simples. No sé si les voy a aceptar traducción pero bueno, episodio 3. Una milla torcida. Por el hombre torcido, claro que sí. Ah, ese es el Dr. Harman, mi bro el Harman.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Okay.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. How's everyone else? They all make it? They're fine.
Okay.
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. The Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. I'll try to.
Very good. Ir a lo pacífico, pues.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
El señor doctorito de fábulas, increíble.
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. We know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar, and I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes... Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Oh, fuck, se llevó la
What
fucking
do you
pieza.
mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
All right. How long will it take for the mirror to reform?
Well, it could take days.
Or months or years. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Ok, a ver. ¿Estás bien, Buffkin? ¿Estás bien, mi pana Buffkin?
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Una bruja del mercado negro. Interesante.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Ok, a ver. A ver qué pasa. Inbox.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on, let's keep looking.
A ver, una carta. Y como creen, hay algunas, a ver, le resumo un poquito. Wayland, mira, aquí está el Wayland hablando de que deberían mejorar su calidad de vida, que las granjas no deberían ser un castigo. Aquí hablando, tiene su opinión básicamente, la cual Crane le valió básicamente 3 hectáreas de salchicha. ¿Qué más? Y con Crane. Boilu, ¿qué es Boilu? Hablando de reparar el aire acondicionado. Y Pinocchio, el Pinocho. Mi amigo Pinocho. Dice que se vive con tal Boilu. Supongo que es Gepetto. Si no es otro tipo, no sé. Entonces, que les arreglen el aire acondicionado, claro que es necesario. ¿Qué más? Ah, este es de Toast. Ok, sí, el 204. Se está cayendo todo y quiere que le arreglen cosas y...
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Y yo le tengo pregunta. Vale. El drawer, a ver qué tiene aquí en el cajón. Un libro. El librito.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
The king of...
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
You're not needed here.
Just ignore him.
Ignore me?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere else.
The Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out, never went anywhere, and is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Ok, ¿a dónde vamos? Encuentra a la bruja.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
La oficina vive en el apartamento de Crane, del bar de Holly. A ver, pensámonoslo un poquito, ¿ok? A ver, hay 3 lugares posibles, así que... si no me equivoco, si vas donde... Tiene sentido lo de ir al apartamento de Crane, tiene sentido, ahí es probable que encontremos, es muy probable que encontremos algo. Buenas cosas de Holly y en el apartamento de estos tipos, pero yo creo que iría en el apartamento de Crane, me parece una opción.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those 2 imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Ahí es muy probable que encontremos algo, estoy seguro. Así que iremos a ese apartamento en el próximo capítulo, chicos. Soy Xbeta y nos veremos el próximo, en donde investigaremos a esta bruja. Veremos qué sabe sobre el cráneo y su glamour. Y vamos a ver qué pasa. Soy Xbeta y hasta la próxima, chicos y chicas. Adiós.